Here we go, the first final, the first two will qualify for the next race. Only a few years ago at Lismore, Max Clark went from the C main, the B main and won the A. Here we go, into the main straight, 10 laps the journey. The first final of the National Modified Sedan title is underway. A very slow old start. David Head and Daniel Druitt lead them through turn number one. They haven't got many laps to get this done. Jeremy McClure on the outside as they move down the back straight with the 8 car of Nathan Russell trying to advance as well. On the outside, Alan Mortimer and Murphy's there as well. Mortimer goes into 5th. Whoops, we've got 2 of them around. Murphy and the 26 of Andy Russell. The poor old Russell boys have been involved in so many accidents this weekend, not of their own doing. The Tasmanians, but he's around, Andy Russell, and he's back out there. Adam Hasseldine and Alan Mortimer from Western Australia, row 3, and Luke Trini from Victoria. And with him is Andy Russell in the south of the Tasmania 26. He's on row 4, they're underway. And the lead 2 cars are still side by side after they got the double greens to start this one off. And it's David Head on the outside, Daniel Druitt the inside. Back then in 3rd place, Nathan Russell, Jeremy McClure. Right there with him is Alan Mortimer, Andy Russell coming through. As they head down the back straight, David Head has taken up the lead as they move out of 3 and 4 the first of the second time. They're 3 wide into the main straight, but it's Tangle's Head out in front. Daniel Druitt in 2nd place. Back then to the 8 car in 3rd, Nathan Russell. Mortimer's gone around the outside of Jeremy McClure. Mortimer, a former West Australian champion. He's been pedalling for quite a while and he's within striking distance. McClure back there in 5th, back then to Andy Russell in 6th, then Adam Hasseldine and Luke Trini. But it does look to be a race in 4 at the moment, but they need to get a move on. There'll be 6 to go this time around. Only the first 2 will advance to the next race. David Head and Daniel Druitt are the lead 2 cars at the moment. Russell and Mortimer are the ones that need to get a move on. Nathan Russell in 3rd. Andy Russell's back there in 6th. So move out of turn 4 at the halfway mark. 5 down and 5 to go in the C main. David Head by a car length over Daniel Druitt. Back in 3rd place, it's the 8 of Nathan Russell. Mortimer in 4th. They're in 4 groups of 2 at the moment. Mortimer now dives to the inside of Nathan Russell and looks to move into 3rd place, but Nathan Russell drives back round the outside. Daniel Druitt still up behind David Head as they head out of turn 2 and back down the back straight. They'll see the time clock, which shows 4 laps to go. It'll be 3 laps to go this time around as Daniel Druitt hits the front. Oh, Head comes back on the outside, contact. Nearly both of them into the fence. So Head on the outside of Daniel Druitt. Russell and Mortimer 3rd and 4th. 3 laps to go on the board. It'll be 2 now as they come into the main straight. Head, Druitt, back to Nathan Russell. Mortimer in 4th. Andy Russell 5th. Back then to Jeremy McClure, Luke Trini and Adam Hasseldine. White flag to come out. The C main has 1 lap to go. It's gone with basically no incident, which not many C mains do. Down into turn 1 the final time. David Head out in front. 2nd place, Daniel Druitt. They look like the 2 that are going to qualify. Put your hands together for Queensland's David Head in car number 24. First home in the C main. He advances along with Daniel Druitt. Nathan Russell 3rd. He goes home along with Alan Mortimer, Andy Russell. Jeremy McClure is next, Luke Trini, and the last one to complete the distance is Adam Hasseldine. Put your hands together for our winner, David Head. He keeps on keeping on. He advances to the next one. He and Daniel Druitt, 2 minutes 42.974 for the 10 laps. 0.673 was the winning margin. David Head, Daniel Druitt and Nathan Russell the first 3, but in the C main we only need to worry about David Head and Daniel Druitt. They advance. The quick lap was a 15.782 by Druitt. As they go back to the pits, the next race coming up. We'll be back in just a moment with more action.